What's going on, YouTube? Kamikaze Von Doom here, coming in with some breaking news regarding The Division 2. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But all of this news is coming via Twitter, so if you want this news before I make a YouTube video, just follow me over there at Kamikaze Von Doom. Just a reminder, we're making our way to 6,300 followers on there, and on YouTube, we're about to hit 70,000 subscribers and 20 million views, so thank you all so much for that ongoing support. However, just a few minutes ago, The Division tweeted out this. Breaking news, Year 5, Season 1, PTS Phase 2. Now, the preload is available right now for all PC players. So if you are on PC, you can go to your Ubisoft Connect right now, and you should be able to preload the Phase 2 PTS that will be coming out tomorrow. Now, it will start tomorrow at 8 a.m., and yeah, there we go. Now, the patch size between 1 and 2 is 6.6 gigs. Now, as of right now, there have been no patch notes released yet. Now, if they do release the patch notes today, I will make a video about those patch notes. But until then, I guess we're just going to have to wait until tomorrow morning to test out that new PTS. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. But as far as that, we will have the PTS Phase 2 tomorrow, and we will be able to play more of The Descent. We did hear more details from Morten Ryberg and Daria in that Descent trailer breakdown, so I'll make a video about that, showing what they had to say about The Descent. Actually, you know what? I'll just end the video there, and I'll let them explain to you what they thought about The Descent. So hit that like, subscribe, you know those spiel. I am Kamikaze Von Doom. I will be on Twitch today, so check me out on Twitch right now. Just go to Twitch, type in my name or The Division 2, and you will see me right there at the top. And enjoy what they have to say about the Descent game mode. All right, everyone. See you in the next one. Peace.
Let the sickness take them!
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Descent Game Mode trailer breakdown. I'm Dari Ilinen, the community developer for The Division 2, and today I'm joined by our favorite product director, Morten Ryberg, who is gonna get into all the details and show us how the trailers are made. Hello, Morten.
Hi, Daria. Thank you for having me here at the lovely, massive studio.
Always. Okay, let's get into the breakdown. To me, as a player, as a consumer, it's important to be hooked up in a few first seconds. And I think what we see here, the Green Watch.
Yeah, I would say the Green Watch is potentially not the most important thing here. Right here, we are just trying to establish what is the Division. So from the get-go, it's very obvious that it's a trailer for that product. So it shows here an agent, clearly visual, the tech, and in combat with some of the known NPCs, factions from the game. So just to, and yes, we are action from the get-go, because we know that the attention span is very, very short if we don't, capture them immediately. So that's like the first couple of seconds is really trying to establish, who are we? We are the Division 2. And then the shot we see on screen right here. So that's really the only way that we felt we could show the roguelite mode, meaning that it's a mode where you have to play it over and over, and it's okay to die. Because normally we don't show agents dying in our trailers, but since it's such an integral part of a roguelite mode, it was important to feature that in a way that it makes sense that it's part of the journey, basically.
So yeah, here we can not only see the gameplay, but the short glimpse at the story and how the mode plays.
Yeah. And then we get to the point where that you mentioned the
Green Watch.
The Green Watch, yeah. And and really in those few seconds, we're telling why it's a green watch and why you're dying and starting over, because it's happening in a simulation. It also explains some of the different locations that we're showing in the different clips, that we're mixing a lot of different things into one game mode. So yeah, that's like a few seconds of the trailer that just plants that idea in the minds of those who watch it.
But talking about the Green Watch again, since the Agent Watch is so iconic for the Division 2, it produced a lot of speculations on the community side the first time we showed the key art. And I think to me, it's what hooks me up first and foremost, because I'm actually surprised to see a different color, completely new color that is supposed to mean the simulation.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, we did tease this in an image on the live stream back in September of 22. We didn't mention it. And it actually took some time for some players to discover that, hey, wait a minute, maybe this is not just, a concept or a drawing, but actually something that will be featured. And then the speculations really, started growing in different directions. But yeah, it was a fun little nod to the game mode.
And yeah, talking about the simulation, that's exactly the part of the trailer where you get to see the most exciting part, at least for me.
It's time to see what you're capable of.
Yeah, so if we look at those seconds again, it's it's in a very few seconds we're telling a couple of different things. So this shot right here with the 3 dots, of course it's a tribute to one of our friends in one of our other games, Sam Fisher. And this basically is trying to indicate that this whole game mode takes place in an NSA research facility. So basically, the lore on this Descent game mode is the AI that is testing different combat techniques and trying to learn from agents. And the NSA has been doing a lot of tests and research on this. And, NSA is being the Sam Fisher and Third Echelon universe. So that's what we're trying to just do a very short indication of in this particular shot. And then, of course, it fades into a very well-known antagonist. So this is the player, and then Aaron Keener. So those few transitions here is that the Nemesis fight, so the boss that you're trying to get to in the game mode, is a replication of the different talents and the builds that you've accumulated over that playthrough. And that replicates and is, we're trying to show that by you meeting yourself, but you will take, or that AI will take the visual representation of one of the main bosses from the game. And in this shot here, it's Aaron Keener from Warlords of New York. So yeah, there's a lot going on when you dig into it and beneath the surface. I'm sure, you could watch this and be super happy just by, seeing, right, that's Aaron Keener and 3 dots is perfect. Thank you. But, there goes a lot of thinking into actually making these shots and tie them all together. We also need to add, telling a story inside the game engine has its limitations, of course. So we can't really just play it because that would be boring. And so we also need to add elements in order to really emphasize what it's all about. That you won't see in the game. There are some. If we take a look at one of the first scenes where he pushes the button with the green watch, so this simulation, the screens, the animation of the watch, it's all been added in post production. The room is real. It that exists, and it is one of the entry rooms or the lobby rooms of the game mode. But we are adding some details to try and tell what's going on, because we can't have the bigger storytelling or elaborations of what's happening to the players, and we don't have any UI to explain this is what you're gonna do. So we're adding elements to try and tell the same detail or give the same kind of information to the player, but in a very, very few seconds, and only with visuals that actually pleases and fits into a trailer. The same is also going on with after the Kina shot. Yeah, this big hall. There's a lot of green animation stuff. Of course, that transition doesn't exist, and then the hallway with the green squares all the way through. We have those elements sporadically in the game, but not as it's shown here. So it's trying to show that it's a simulation and really have full focus on doing that in like 1 second. So we need to be very dramatic about it.
Okay, thank you so much, Morten, for explaining us all the details that we saw in the brand new trailer. And I hope you guys learned a lot of new things today. I sure did. So thank you so much again.
You're welcome.
And I just want to remind you all that if you want to try the new Descent game mode, it's going to be available on the PTS Phase 2, and we'll announce the dates shortly. Stay tuned and see you. Bye.